What is up, guys? Jeremy here, and welcome back to another video. So I'm going to show you guys how to install RealWeather version 3 onto your device. Now, first thing to note is you need to be on the newest version of iOS 14, and that is 14.4 beta in order for this to work properly. So you do have to be on the newest version of iOS, otherwise this will not work. So if you're on 14.2, it will not work. So just be on 14.4 and you should be good. Now, if you guys don't know what RealWeather is, I'm going to kind of give you just an overview of it. It's basically, it's a shortcut that's going to apply real weather conditions to your wallpaper and set that wallpaper for you automatically. Now, this is a amazing way to come up with some custom setups on iOS 14 with no jailbreak, because you basically have icons, you have weather, information, and you can place all of these elements anywhere on your screen you want. You can fully customize them. You can change the font color, the font type, the font size. You can move it up or down or left or right. Basically, any element can be moved and customized to the way you want it. Now, we will be downloading this through the iHEAVEN Discord. If you guys aren't part of iHEAVEN, I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. It's one of the greatest places to discover amazing setups that are using real weather. As you guys can see here, I am in the real weather setups and news, and you can literally just kind of scroll through here and see some of these crazy setups that people have created using real weather and other stuff like Widget and icon board and stuff like that. But iHEAVEN is just a great place to discover a ton of really cool stuff like iOS 14 setups, non-jailbroken setups, tweaks, wallpapers, tutorials. It's an amazing place. So once you are in the iHEAVEN Discord, you're going to want to navigate to Real Weather Setups and News, and then just swipe to the right, and you're going to see the pins there. So go ahead and go to the pins, and you just swipe down a little bit, and as you can see, here is RealWeather version 3. Just go ahead and click on this post. It is by The Way to Zion. He is the creator of this shortcut. He is a madman, because this is one of the most advanced shortcuts I have ever seen. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do before you start downloading stuff, though, is you want to get your file system ready for the files you need. And the way you're going to do this is just go into Files, go to iCloud Drive, and then go down to Shortcuts. And you're going to need to create a folder in here. And I have some backups and some older folders, but what you want to do is click the ellipses in the upper right, the 3 dots there, click on New Folder and create a folder, and you're going to want to name it exactly the way I do. So lowercase I, capital O, S, W, and then lowercase e, A, T, H, E, R, iOS weather, and you have to spell it exactly to how I spelled it, otherwise this will not work. I think one of the biggest issues for people is just setting up this file system. That's what you need to do. So you need that folder that is iOS weather, and it has to be spelled exactly the way I did it. Case sensitive. They got to be uppercase for what I set for uppercase and lowercase for what I set for lowercase. Now, on a side note, if you guys have used RealWeather version 2 and you already have this iOS weather folder, you don't need to create another one. You can use that old folder and install the files there. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to have 2 folders. Obviously, you won't be able to because you can't have the same folder name. So just a side note for that. So now the files are ready, and we can go back to Discord. And the first thing we need here is, apparently I'm going to get jumped out of that post. Let's go back into it here. And we're going to need the image files. Now, this is a big file. It is 290 megabytes. So go ahead and click on that first link there, and then just go ahead and click on download. Now, like I said, this is 290 megabytes. It's going to take a little while to download, so I will be back as soon as it's done. All right, it is done downloading. So now from here, what you can do is click on the more option at the bottom there. Let's go ahead and save to files. And you're going to want to save it to iCloud Drive, Shortcuts, and then choose that iOS weather folder that you created, and then just go ahead and click on save. Now we can exit out of Discord here briefly to go back to files and go back into iOS weather. And as you can see, you should have a zip file here now. Now you need to unzip it. Just simply click on it and it will unzip. Now you can delete the zip file, just go ahead and delete that out of there, and you will see the folder Real Weather version 3. And you can open up this folder and you can see all of its contents. If you get more advanced with this shortcut, you can actually edit all of these yourself. You can change them to whatever you want them to be. You have icon packs here like Flex, Flex 2, Odin, Stardock, Stardock 2. Stardock's pretty cool looking. As you can see, these are what the icons look like. So you can go through all of these images and edit them to whatever you want them to be for the shortcut. So, but anyways, we have the files set up. Let's go ahead and go back to Discord. Let's click on Done. And now we need to download all of these different modules. There are a lot, so this will take a little while. So this part, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed up, but what you do is just click on the link, go ahead and click on Get Shortcut, and then just go ahead and go to the very bottom and add untrusted shortcut, just like that. And then I like to verify that it did go in. So there we go. We can go ahead and go back to Discord, click on Done. And I'm gonna do this for each and every one of these modules. So this part, I'm gonna go ahead and speed up for you guys. Alrighty, so I got all of the modules installed onto my device. Now the first thing you guys want to make an edit on is the module 1, which is language. Just go ahead and click on the 3 dots there. Now this is by default all in German. So if you speak German, you can probably just leave this alone. But if you speak English like I do, you're going to want to edit all of these language setups. So they're very self-explanatory. So each section has a comment above it. So there's comment and then there's text. So the comment basically tells you what to switch the text to. So first item for the weather out there. So you literally can copy these or you can, change them. But, the weather out there, you could do like the weather is instead. Just like that. And then you can go down and then precipitation possible. You could do something like chances of rain. That's probably what I'll do. So chance of rain. Just like that. Literally, it tells you what to do. So last update. The rest of these, I'm literally just going to copy them from the comment above to match. And this is basically how you change your language for the module. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this part up as well. I'm just going to go through and make all the edits I need. Okay, and now that you've reached this point, you know that there's nothing else to change because it literally tells you right there, do not change anything below. You might crash the shortcut. So that's all the changes we needed to make in Module 1 language. Now that you're done with that, you'll never have to touch the first module ever again unless you want to change those greetings. Next is Module 2, and I'm going to try and kind of briefly explain how this works. So pretty much if you go in here, you want to change your name. So I'll go ahead and change mine to just IDM. So you can change your name here. Now the way Module 2 works is pretty much it's telling the shortcut which Module 3 and Module 4 to run. Now Module 3 is for the lock screen and Module 4 is for the home screen. And you can have, complete custom setups for both of these modules. Now, I'm just going to leave it as default for now. I'm going to show you what it does. So I'm going to run the shortcut. So just go ahead and click on OK. OK. And I'm running the Real Weather version 3, the main shortcut. This is what actually applies everything to your device. So let's go ahead and let's exit out of shortcuts. And you guys should see the Real Weather setup appear. All right, so there you go. As you've seen, it completely changed my setup. If I go to the lock screen, as you guys can see, that's completely custom as well with live weather information, overlays, backgrounds. It's pretty nuts. So now what we can do is we can go back into shortcuts, and let's say you want to change your home screen setup. What you can do is go back into shortcuts, and let's change it. It's currently on home screen A glass. Let's change it to home screen B moan, by moan here. So what you can do is click the three dots again, and then go ahead and you want to select the entire name. If I can do it. So there's select all, copy the name, click on done, done again, and then now we can go back to module 2 and go ahead and go down to the module 4 for the home screen. We can click on this name and attempt to select all. Apparently it's not going to work. I'll just manually delete it. So just delete that name, paste the new name, click done. Now if we run RealWeatherV3 again here, I hate how when I make edits sometimes with shortcuts it doesn't show me a progress bar. So let's go ahead and run RealWeatherV3 again, and now you will see it will switch the entire home screen setup to the one that Moan created. Just give it a few seconds here. And there you go. There is Moan's home screen setup. That is what is so cool about version 3 is you can literally switch between setups by choosing the name. So now if you guys want to make your own home screen setup, what you can do is you can literally just click and hold on, let's say Moan's. You can duplicate it. So here is a duplicate of the original. You can go ahead and change the name. So let's go ahead and change the name here, and let's just change it to home screen _IDM. Go ahead and click on done. And now you can go through the home screen module and you can make edits to every single element of the home screen. So what I mean by that is you can change like the city, your name. You can change the X city, which is back and forth. You have your Y city, which is up and down. You have your font type, size, your font color, and then you have your alignment as well. And you can go through and you can make edits to all of this. And once you've created your own setup, you have your own shortcut. You can actually share that with people, and other people could run the setup that you're running. I hope this makes sense. It's pretty complicated, I know, but it's pretty insane that you can literally create your own setup and share it with other people. Really all that you need is module 1 for language, module 2, and then the main RealWeatherV3 module. Otherwise, module 4 is for home screen setups, and module 3 is for lock screen setups. So again, like switching between these, I'll show you just one more time so you guys can see how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the lock screen so you guys can remember what that looks like. Go ahead and unlock my device. Now I'm going to change the lock screen setup here for you guys. So in module 2, it is set to the A glass lock screen. So let's switch it to the B TWTZ. So just go to the three dots again. Go ahead and select all, copy, click done, go back to module 2. Swipe down until you get to the lock screen name there. Just go ahead and delete this. Paste it in. Go ahead and click on done. Now we can run the shortcut. I can actually go right to the lock screen and you guys should be able to see the changes take effect here. And there you go. As you can see, the lock screen setup has changed as well. So RealWeatherV3 is absolutely insane. Amazing job by the way to Zion for creating this. It's pretty nuts. But again, like I said, guys, I'll leave all of the links you will need down in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely throw me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.